All right, hello and welcome to whatever this is. I'm DaveTerenas,
And I'm James Goldstein.
and we're part of the Unknown Bones. And today we're going to be reading for you a fan fiction called Legend of Zelda War, and it's written by Hichigo versus World. And I'd like to preface this just by saying that we took this from fanfiction.net instead of Fiction Press. I mean, the people on Fiction Press, we make fun of them, but I mean, most of the times the grammar for the most part's okay.
Yeah, spelling's pretty good.
They come up with their own ideas and characters. That's, I think, maybe the main difference.
That is the main key. That's the thing that sticks out in my mind the most, because it's pretty much like saying, Dave, I want to write a story, and it's going to be like fantasy, but instead of actually having to, invent this world in my head, I just want to steal all the knowledge from, other people that have worked on like World of Warcraft, and then slap my characters in there and not have to put forth any thought, effort, or time.
So Mega Man and Azeroth.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds pretty good. But, with that being said, here we go. Hello, folks. How's it been going? Well, I've decided to try again, so I hope you all enjoy this Legend of Zelda fic. By the way, I'm only saying this once. I don't own Jack and never will. The only thing that I do own is the plot and my awesome OC, which we did find out stands for original character.
Yeah, we had to Google that.
We did.
About that.
And if there are any flamers out there, you flame me, you die in this story. I will put you in it somehow, and you will die in the story. I'm terrified now. Should we stop now?
Actually, I hope we get to die in this story, like later on. Maybe around chapter 7, because 7 is my favorite number. So the way I want to go is I want to, be standing there facing Link, and then, he uses some kind of magic, and, I, slowly start bloating, and I can't do anything about it, and so as I'm suffocating, there's this, I'm reaching epic proportions, and then there's just this, and then my bowels just explode from me, and it's like liquid sloshing all over the place. It's like tubes going everywhere. That's how I want to go.
Okay, well,
that's my fantasy. It's okay.
Hichigo versus World, if you're listening to this, that's how he wants to die.
Please make it happen.
Anyway, constructive criticism. Could someone tell me how to spell that? Would be appreciated. My first fic that I'm really trying, so be gentle and here you go. Most author notes will be at the bottom. Speeches like this, description like this, and thought like this.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Ah, said the man, jumping, or rather hitting the ground hard, and woke up. The man was fairly tall and had a muscular build. He was fairly handsome and had blue eyes that seemed to look into your very soul. He wears a green tunic and chainmail underneath it, and wears a pointed hat that has been through way too much. This man was around 18 and seemed to be going home. He was asleep. Shiz, how is it that you saved the world at least 2 times and still sleep like Talon? Link, are you listening to me? Said the blue ball, quickly turning reddish-orange. Hey, listen! Not really, Navi, said Link, the hero of time. So, how far from Hyrule, said Link. About 30 minutes, said Navi. Bet you can't wait to see Saria, right?
Flashback.
That was awesome. Do you really have to leave again, Link? Sorry, Saria, I have to find Navi. I owe her my life, said Link. As he looked into the eyes of the forest sage, since the Deku tree died and the Kokiri have started growing again, the great Deku Sprout said, that they would stop when he had enough power. She was not as tall as the 14-year-old young man, but fairly close to it. She was wearing all green and had a slight tan. "I promise when I get back you will be one of the first people I see," said Link. "Thank you," said Saria, and watched the hero of time leave the forest once again.
End flashback.
"Link, are you paying attention?" said Navi. "No," said Link. "Well, what I was trying to say is this place feels different." "What do you mean?" said Link. "You know when Ganondorf ruled," said Navi. "Kinda hard to forget," said Link. She ignored him and said it feels like that, but it seems to be, I don't know, different?
I don't know different.
I don't know different. Okay, said Navi. "You're joking, right?" said Link. She slowly shacked her head. "Come on, we should hurry to the forest." Then the hero of time kicked his horse into full gallop and sped, going the direction of the forest. What they did not realize, however, was that there were beings waiting for the hero of time, one that was supposedly slain by the hero of time, but yet now comes to help, and one that is one of the last of his kind that should not even exist, the too few free people of the evil incarnated. "So dark, when is he coming?" said the man that had red eyes and had a bandaged and flexible armor with 2 daggers clearly showing, but yet when you looked at him, you got the strange sense that he had more weapons than you could ever imagine. The other name, Dark, looked similar to the hero of time, but he had opposite clothing and a different sword. "Be patient, Sheik. He is coming now. Hopefully he doesn't try to kill us immediately. We need his help to get rid of Xander and awaken the sages." Then the two slowly melt back into the shadows and waited.
So what do you think? Review, that shiny button. And my OC will be coming soon, so bye. Okay. And that's it.
That is it. Whew. Man. I feel just elated right now to have read this.
Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, I love The Legend of Zelda, but whenever I played Twilight Princess, and at the end of it, Midna walks into the mirror, and the mirror breaks, and it's just Link all by himself, and I felt sad because I wanted him to get together with her, but don't give me that look.
No, keep going. I'm sorry.
But as I thought about it, I realized it would be really weird for an alien woman, even though she's voluptuous, to be with the human Link. So I thought, well, maybe I was the only one who had that first inclination. But whenever I was looking this particular story up online on fanfiction.net, if anybody else is interested, there are some M-rated Link and Midna fanfiction.
Huh.
So it's good for you. Go look that up, read that, and then read this, and you will feel elated too.
Well, okay. We're supposed to give a review. It says at the bottom.
Oh yeah, right.
I have some constructive criticism. This is not a flame. Okay, you ready? Please read a real book. and look at the dialogue, please. I think that's all I have to say about it. But just please read a real book and just go from there. Just go from there.
Yeah. I mean, that is the best thing that he or she could do, or anybody else. I mean, I think a lot of times, what is the best way to learn how to write? Because this is pretty much what this is about, is people who know how to write and people who don't. And the best thing that you can ever do for yourself is to actually read books. That's like saying, I want to be a singer, but I don't want to listen to anybody else sing songs in my life. Well, you have a problem.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be, classy. It just
No.
Stephen King, Michael Crichton, somebody like that. Just please.
Yeah, well, somebody that's a good writer, don't go on, fictionpress.com and read that.
Right. Somebody published is what we're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that brings us to the end of whatever this is. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Subscribe.